The holidays are supposed to be the most wonderful time of the year, but your body is literally screaming at you right now and you have no idea. While you're busy shopping for gifts and planning family dinners, your stress levels are hitting dangerous peaks that could seriously impact your health. I'm going to reveal 10 shocking body signals that prove you're way more stressed than you think, and the fifth one will completely blow your mind because it happens to 90% of people during the holidays. Before we dive into these warning signs, think about this for a second. When was the last time you actually felt relaxed during the holiday season? Most people can't even remember. Your body keeps a perfect score of everything you put it through, and right now it's desperately trying to communicate with you through signals you're probably dismissing as normal holiday chaos. If you're new here, welcome to our Wellness Signals community. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications because the information we share could save your life. The first signal is something happening to your jaw right now as you're watching this video. You're grinding your teeth or clenching your jaw without even realizing it. This unconscious habit skyrockets during the holidays because your brain is constantly processing stress from gift lists, family drama, and financial pressure. That dull ache in your jaw isn't just from chewing too much holiday candy. It's your nervous system stuck in fight or flight mode, and it's literally wearing down your teeth while you sleep. Here's what's really happening inside your body. When stress hormones flood your system, your facial muscles tense up as an ancient survival mechanism. Your ancestors needed this response to literally fight for their lives, but now you're using it to battle Black Friday crowds and passive-aggressive relatives. Check your jaw right now. I guarantee it's tighter than you thought. The second signal is even more sneaky, and it's happening in your digestive system. Your stomach has been feeling off for weeks, but you're blaming it on too much holiday food. Wrong. Stress literally shuts down your digestive system because your body thinks you're in immediate danger. This is why you feel bloated after eating just a small amount, why you're either constantly hungry or have no appetite at all, and why that expensive holiday meal made you feel terrible instead of satisfied. Your gut produces 90% of your body's serotonin, which is your happiness hormone. When stress disrupts this process, you end up in a vicious cycle where you feel anxious about feeling anxious. Every uncomfortable family gathering and every mounting credit card bill sends your digestive system into chaos, creating physical symptoms that make you feel even worse emotionally. Now here's the third signal that most people completely ignore because it seems unrelated to stress. Your skin is breaking out or looking dull despite using all your expensive skincare products. Stress triggers inflammatory responses throughout your body, and your skin is often the first place this shows up. Those unexpected breakouts aren't from eating too much chocolate at holiday parties. They're from cortisol wreaking havoc on your hormones and your skin's natural healing processes. The fourth signal is something that affects your daily performance, but seems so normal during the holidays that nobody talks about it. Your memory is completely shot. You're forgetting important tasks, losing track of conversations, and struggling to remember where you put things. This isn't just holiday brain fog. Chronic stress actually shrinks the hippocampus, which is the part of your brain responsible for memory formation. Think about how many times you've walked into a room and completely forgotten why you went there, or how you've had to read the same email 3 times to understand what it's saying. Your brain is so overwhelmed with stress signals that it can't process normal information effectively. This memory disruption is your brain's way of conserving energy for what it perceives as more urgent survival tasks. But here's the fifth signal that's absolutely mind-blowing, and this affects nearly everyone during the holidays. Your body temperature regulation is completely messed up. You're either freezing cold when everyone else is comfortable, or you're sweating in normal temperatures. This happens because stress disrupts your hypothalamus, which controls your internal thermostat. Have you noticed that you're always the person asking to turn up the heat, or you're the only one sweating during holiday shopping trips? Your nervous system is so overstimulated that it can't properly regulate basic bodily functions. This temperature confusion is often accompanied by sudden hot flashes or chills that seem to come out of nowhere, and most people never connect this to holiday stress. The sixth signal shows up in your sleep patterns, but not in the way you might expect. You're not just having trouble falling asleep, you're waking up multiple times during the night feeling wired and alert. Your mind immediately starts racing with holiday to-do lists, family conflicts, or financial worries. This middle-of-the-night anxiety is caused by cortisol spikes that should naturally decrease while you sleep. Your body is essentially treating nighttime like daytime because it's stuck in constant alert mode. Even when you do fall back asleep, you're not getting restorative deep sleep, which is why you wake up feeling exhausted no matter how many hours you spent in bed. This sleep disruption creates a cascade effect that makes every other stress symptom worse. The seventh signal is something that might surprise you because it seems positive at first. You're getting sick more often with minor illnesses that just won't go away. That lingering cold, those frequent headaches, or that persistent fatigue aren't just because of holiday germs. Chronic stress suppresses your immune system, making you vulnerable to every bug that's floating around at holiday gatherings. Your white blood cells are literally less effective at fighting off infections when you're chronically stressed. This is why you might catch every cold that goes through your office, or why that minor illness drags on for weeks instead of clearing up in a few days like it normally would. Here's the eighth signal that affects your relationships, without you even realizing it. You're more emotionally reactive than usual. Small irritations feel like major crises. You're snapping at people you love, and you're either overly sensitive or completely numb to emotional situations. This emotional dysregulation isn't a character flaw. It's a direct result of stress hormones interfering with your brain's emotional processing centers. You might find yourself crying at holiday commercials or getting disproportionately angry when someone takes your parking spot. Your emotional thermostat is broken because your stress response system is working overtime, and this creates tension in your relationships right when you need support the most. The ninth signal shows up in your physical coordination and might explain why you feel clumsier during the holidays. You're bumping into things, dropping objects, or having trouble with tasks that usually feel automatic. Stress affects your cerebellum, which coordinates movement and balance. This is why you might spill coffee on your holiday outfit or trip over decorations you've walked past 100 times. This physical awkwardness is often accompanied by muscle tension that you don't consciously notice, but that affects your natural movement patterns. Your shoulders are probably elevated right now, your neck is forward, and your hip flexors are tight from stress-induced postural changes. The 10th and final signal ties everything together and explains why holiday stress feels so overwhelming. Your decision-making ability is completely compromised. Simple choices feel impossibly difficult, you're second-guessing decisions you've already made, and you're either avoiding important decisions entirely or making impulsive choices you later regret. This happens because stress floods your prefrontal cortex with cortisol, which impairs executive function. Your brain literally can't process complex information or weigh options effectively when it's in survival mode. This is why choosing what to wear or what to cook for dinner feels as challenging as major life decisions during stressful periods. Now that you know these 10 signals, you're probably recognizing several of them in your own experience right now. The good news is that awareness is the first step toward managing holiday stress more effectively. Your body has been trying to get your attention, and now you finally know what it's been saying. The most important thing to remember is that these signals are temporary responses to temporary stress. Once you acknowledge what's happening and take steps to support your nervous system, your body can return to its natural state of balance and health. If you recognize yourself in 3 or more of these signals, you need to prioritize stress management before the holidays get even more intense. And if you found this information helpful, let me know in the comments which signal surprised you the most, and share your own experiences with holiday stress. Understanding these body signals could literally save your health this holiday season.